As I was editing for Last Call Live last night, I realized we don't have an intro. So, like normal, I went a bit insane. Got very, very bored. Talked to Alphonse. Decided you guys needed to see my turtle for a weird amount of time. I went outside. Had some of my not best moments. Went even more insane. Then I went to sleep and yeah, it was a new day. The day of Last Call Live.
Well, oh well, we're back, and we're bigger and better than ever. We've kicked it up a notch, or two, or maybe three. Well,
Okay,
we've
we
kicked
get-
it
we
up
get
many,
it.
many notches.
We get it. We got notches. But we're not all bark and no bite. I mean, look where we are right now. The stage. Last year, the hosts were sitting behind the table for the whole thing.
Yeah, and we're better than they are. Anyways, I'm Avery,
And I'm Megan.
and this is Last Call Live.
Some of you may still be wondering, what even is Last Call Live? Well, let me tell you, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, that's right, folks. This year, Media Club has something for everyone. Whether you like arts, music, sports, or anime, Last Call Live is sure to have something to tickle your fancy.
Today, we have for you 4 original sketches, sports and art highlights, and our big finale, the big animation.
And we have a few special guests throughout the show. All right, well, now let's start the second annual Last Call Live. To begin, we're starting with a fan favorite sketch from last year's production,
Written and directed by Riley Chard.
Bushwhackers 2.
Alright, we've arrived at our parents' old campsite and we're here again. Why?
Come here to prove that there's something out here. Have you not heard the stories? It is totally legit. And who wouldn't want to catch a bunch of monsters?
Right, those bushwhackers that attacked her.
This time, when they come, I will be ready.
Well, at least you'll remember to bring your own tent this time, right? Good night.
From the north,
From the south,
From the east. From the west.
we are the Bushwhackers!
Ha! I've got you!
we've been seen. Run!
Quick, wake up! I saw them!
What?
Come on! I'm coming! Look, the cave has markings on it. Can you tell what it says?
So let's find someone who knows how to book it.
Well, I said on the wall. Look, there's a treasure out there in the cave. What?
From the north,
From the south,
From the east. From the west.
we are the Bushwhackers!
Hey, what's the big idea of scaring, my friends?
Wait, you're not scared of us?
No, I'm not. You're just a bunch of hooligans in some PJs.
We're monsters trying to keep you away from our territory.
But this is a national park. Anyone can come in here and take your treasure.
We live in the woods like the bushwhackers of old. We just followed you.
But then whose treasure is that?
Mine.
Hey Megan, have you ever had to deal with a giant bear?
We live in Brampton.
Okay, fair point.
Alright, well, what's coming up next?
Glad you asked. This year, our sports teams have finally come back, and we managed to catch some great moments on camera.
Yay, sports.
More energy.
No.
Roll the sports highlights.
Okay, you need to have more energy. You're not selling that you're excited.
I am excited. This is what excited sounds like.
Okay.
Wow, can you believe that was our sports teams doing all those awesome plays?
Of course I do. That's what being a BCSS Buck is all about.
Okay. Have you ever listened to a podcast?
Yep. It was a murder podcast.
That's awesome. I mean, not for the people who got murdered, but yeah.
Anyway, now a skit about that guy who's on every podcast you can think of in 2022.
Written and directed by Jordan Bickramsing. Bottom G Podcast.
Oh, lobsters. I love lobsters.
Lobster.
Welcome back, baseball Sigma Cells, to the Bottom G Podcast. I am your Bottom G, Andrew Bates, or as the intellectually subservient call me, Master Bates. Today on the show, we welcome two special guests. Welcome, Harjot Ross.
Hello, everybody.
And Elon Wask.
Thank you for having me, Bottom G. You see, the media, they want to keep me down. They say that I'm crazy. They say that
When I was a young lad, my grandmother used to call me crazy. I used to eat crayons because it changed the color of my excrement. Sometimes I think that my eating of the crayons drove my grandmother's sickness, eventually causing her death. I often blame myself for it. I'm sorry, Grandma.
Gentlemen, we have some questions that were sent to us by some viewers.
Why should I answer their questions?
Throughout my life, I have found that it is important to listen to the questions and concerns of others. They often hold insight that can lead to one's self-enlightenment. For example, my mother used to ask me, "Why are you so useless? All you do is sit around and eat Funyuns all day. We should have kicked you out when you turned 18. I can't believe you were gormless enough to eat your grandmother's ashes." Now I know that it is wrong to eat ashes.
Every time you speak, I feel a little part of my soul die.
The loyal listeners of the Bottom G Podcast have sent us some questions.
Why?
It's a conversation starter.
I agree with Andrew.
You refer to me as Bottom G, and Bottom G alone.
Yes, Bottom G.
Okay, first question. Dear Bottom G, why don't women love me? For women to love you, you have to love women. I love women. I'm dating 6 of them right now.
I hate everybody equally.
Next question. What is your favorite drink?
Blood.
Water.
Whoa. You drink regular water? That's the stuff that government wants you to drink.
I hate the government.
Well, what do you drink?
Sparkling water.
Oh, ew, man. I hate that stuff. The bubbles and...
The bubble. You're a child. You're a little boy.
I like bubbles, like when they pop and stuff. You know that makes me go.
Do this one.
I am not reading that.
Can I?
Why are you asking my permission? That is beta behavior. You're keeping yourself in the matrix. Make your own decisions.
Okay. Which My Little Pony character is your favorite?
I find it insulting for you to insinuate that I, Andrew Bates, the Alpha G, watches a show like that.
I also find it extremely insulting. There's no way I would watch a show like that.
Applejack.
Right, I love Applejack. She's so cool. I
don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the...
Did you know that all it would take to end the world is a couple nukes hitting some volcanoes?
Isn't that a myth?
That's what the Matrix wants you to believe. But what you need to do is take the red pill. Understand reality.
What is the truth of life?
I think the truth of life is that there's certain people controlling everything, like the Illuminati, and I don't know, there's even like all of those people at the top that want me down. Like all of those people that be trying to mess with me, front and bottom. I swear they're trying to spitfire me, and I just be...
When I was a young boy, my grandfather gave me a Mars bar and told me I was a special boy and that I had earned that Mars bar. He believed that I had taken the dog out for a walk. In reality, it was my brother who had walked the dog. I was a fraud. I was a liar and a cheat.
Ross, there's nothing wrong with milking people for what all they're worth.
Really?
Of course. Here's what I would do. First, you would find a group online that seems vulnerable and easy to manipulate, you know? Then you start making videos that cater to them and make them feel a bit better about themselves without actually doing stuff to improve as a person. Then you start making them idolize you and create a cult-like mentality in the community. That's when you strike. After that, you can start making them think that they can be just like you, their idol. All they have to do is take a course that you're offering. The catch is that they have to pay for the course. link in the description. Now you have a bunch of idiots paying for that course that think that they will make them super cool, but it's actually just a bunch of garbage advice you can find on WikiHow.
Wow,
Hey, Arja, I really appreciate you, and I'm gonna let you finish. I said I was gonna let you finish.
Oh, alright.
Well, now seems like the right time to introduce you, Hustlers College. If you want to be just as alpha as me, if you want to take the red pill and escape the matrix, all you have to do is buy one of our packages to get real lessons from me, the bottom G, and some of my associates.
Can I join?
Yes, absolutely. It only costs $2,000.
Some people say that I'm like a shark. I eat all my competition. I'll eat you. But that's not true. I'm more like a porcupine. Fishy, round kind of porcupine. Underwater, like a fish.
A blowfish?
I wouldn't want to blow a fish.
Ross, let me ask you a question. What color is your Bugatti?
I don't have a Bugatti.
Exactly. Enroll into Hustlers University right now. That's how you get a Bugatti.
My Bugatti is orange. I like oranges. If I put the money I spent into the Bird app buying oranges, I could have about 38,846,153,846.2 oranges. But let's not count the remainder.
That is a lot of oranges, but still, buying Twitter must have its perks.
Be so for real with me, Harjot Ross. I hate Twitter.
I hated Twitter until you unbanned me, Bottomy. Now I still hate Twitter.
Everyone hates Twitter.
I hate Twitter. If I died and had a heart attack, would either of you help me? Would either of you save me? I mean, I'm immortal, but hypothetically, if I had a heart attack, would either of you save me?
Absolutely. There's no way I'm turning my back on
No. If you're gonna have a heart attack, I'm not gonna have a weekly friend. Boo-hoo, I got a heart attack. Walk it off.
That's perfect. I won't be responsible for nobody. Like when there's a bottle of water next to me on a plane, and I'm like, damn, now I gotta be responsible for this water bottle.
Wow, that's so insightful. I mean, wow, I'll take that with me for the rest of my life.
What the?
I am
You?
the most influential person in the world.
Like Goku?
Like Goku!
If you are over 15 and you like cartoons, you're a loser. Anime, Dragon Ball Z, none of it. No one's gonna like you. It's pathetic. Grow up. Mom, I told you not to call me when I'm recording.
I'd like some debates and comments.
Alright.
What the hell does he know about the consistently good TV shows from underappreciated streaming service?
Sorry, family emergency. My grandpa fell down the stairs.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Don't care. Next question. What is your favorite book? Easy. American Psycho. I try to be like Patrick Bateman in all facets of my life, but not the cringe beta cell, normal pill Patrick Bateman. The alpha Patrick Bateman who exudes exaggerated swagger and kills anyone who stands in his way.
Isn't that Patrick Bateman not actually real? He's just what Patrick imagines his life would be like, when in reality he's just a normal, albeit lonely guy.
Look at this dork. You didn't really understand the book. What's yours anyways? Twilight?
No, it's The Catcher. Catcher in the Rye. Yeah.
Boring. What's yours? Illinois Rusk?
None. I've never read a book. These novels, they be so wordy and so absorbed. I'm not a fan of books. I would never want a book's autograph. I am a proud non-reader of books.
So you're one of the richest people in the world, and you're one of the most important people in the scientific community. But you haven't read a book.
Maybe that's why the rockets keep exploding.
One day, I will be the overlord of Mars.
Gee, I wonder who that sketch was about.
Yeah, well, you can't deny that that suit was dapper to say the least.
Please don't use language like that around me.
It's just an expression.
Okay, well, it's a stupid one.
Yeah, well, we all have our own opinions, so.
About what?
Let's cut to the daily life of a garlic bread coalitionist, not cultist, before I lose my mind.
Over the last few years, there's been a significant increase in the idyllic worship of objects. In the past, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, or the FSM, has been seen as the godfather of these. However, a growing percentage of the populace has begun identifying themselves with another group, one related to a food that is a favorite to many: garlic bread. When it comes to groups like these, many people may refer to them as cults. These people, however, choose to identify with the term coalition. Today, we've been granted the amazing opportunity to catch a glimpse into what it's like to be a member of the mysterious garlic bread coalition. Clovis Wheatley has been a member of the Garlic Bread Coalition since the group had only 20 members.
Alright, we're finally here.
It is estimated that they currently have 1,738. At the request of Clovis, we have cut all footage of the inside of his home, barring the room he has agreed to conduct the interview in.
So Clovis, you're one of the original members of the coalition?
Yes.
Why are you yelling?
I'm not yelling.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm not yelling.
Alright, so, tell us about yourself, Clovis.
I'm Clovis Wheatley. I'm dedicated to the Garlic Bread Coalition. I would be nothing without Father Garlic.
Wow! Alright,
The path of the garlic bread is beset on all sides by iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil vampires. The pungent are they who would deny.
Clovis went on for another 16 minutes with no discernible meaning.
well, that went well. Next stop, Haley Breadwin.
Hi, are you here to help prepare for the mass consumption?
No, we're here for an interview with Haley Breadwin. Is she here?
I should have guessed from the cameraman.
So we just decided to let Haley do her own thing and explain a few things and maybe answer a few questions. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Haley Breadwin. I'm pretty new to the coalition, but I've been having a great time.
So, what has been the biggest challenge since you joined?
Oh, I wouldn't say there has been any challenges. The coalition has only made my life better. Although, it's been a bit weird adjusting to my new name.
Your new name?
Oh yes, all new members of the coalition need to have a new name. Their first name has to be something to do with garlic, and their last name has to be bread-like.
That's great, Clovis. Nice job, Clovis. Awesome work, Clovis.
There's a lot of Clovis.
Okay, everyone, work fast. The mass consumption is in less than an hour.
The mass consumption is amazing. It's our beautiful ceremony every Wednesday. We all consume garlic bread and listen to Father Garlic's sermon.
Remember, if we don't have exactly 421 slices of garlic bread made in time for the mass consumption, no one's allowed to shower for 1 week.
What's wrong? There's nothing in the basement.
We strongly believe there is something in the basement.
So this is the hallway.
What's in there?
It's just garlic bread.
Let's see a bottle of bleach.
I like how it's just garlic bread.
We were lucky enough to receive permission to create the first ever recording of a Garlic Bread Coalition, or GBC, sermon, something they call the mass consumption. Perhaps it could hold the key to the mysteries of the GBC.
Our butter, which art in garlic, hallowed be thy crust. Thy artichoke come, thy will be baked on the grill as it is in oven. Give us this day our daily garlic bread.
Hey, bread.
The service was not the key to the mysteries of the GBC. From what we observed over the mass consumption, most of Father Garlic's cloverbs are just film and television quotes, and song lyrics but with words changed to relate to garlic.
And as the garlic rose from the ground, it proclaimed, "Sing me a song, I'm the garlic man. Sing me a song tonight. For we're all in the mood for a garlic bread. And garlic, my tongue, it delights. And as the bread walked to the garlic, it said, I love that you burn when it's 375 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to cook. I love the little crinkle you get throughout your clothes when they're spread out there like butter. I love that after I spend a day with you, I can still smell your scent on my crumbs. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your shelf life with something spread on you, you want the garlic bread creation process to begin as soon as possible. Amen. And next, for our Lord, the Garl Daddy, we will sing. I would like to call to the stage my dear friend, my brother, Bishop Butter.
We are now going to sing the hymn for our Lord, Garlic Daddy. Where'd you think you're going, baby? Hey, you just joined us, and we're not crazy. Forget your number, you're not feeling hazy. There's nothing in the bread, just eat it's tasty. Ignore that feeling, you don't feel hazy. Hail to our Lord, Garlic Daddy. For once and for all.
Well done.
Though he's a very busy man, we were lucky and were able to sit down with Father Garlic himself for a few words.
Hello there. I am Father Garlic, the leader and the founder of the Garlic Bread Coalition.
So, Father Garlic, what exactly led you to form the Garlic Bread Coalition?
Well, to put it simply, I love garlic bread. The first time I tried garlic bread, it was a magical experience. It occurred to me that something so wonderful simply could not be a product of this world. It must have been sent down to us by the Garl Daddy.
Yes. Tell us more about the Garl Daddy.
Well, what is there to say? He is the creator, the one who put garlic bread on this earth, and humans along with it, to serve him garlic bread.
And so, Father Garlic, is that your original name? What happened to the 347 people who joined the coalition and subsequently disappeared?
We don't know what you're talking about.
Now, it's time for Daniel to ask the big question.
Father Garlic, or should I say, Reshal Garlic, I have one question for you. What's in the basement?
Nothing is in the basement!
There is definitely bodies in the basement.
My name's Avery Burns, and I live at...
No. You make that joke like 20 more times in the show, just no.
It's only like 2.
I'd still rather you didn't leak our home address to the entire school population.
Fair point.
Okay, what's next?
Well, next up, we have the trial that held everybody's attention last year. The
Johnny
People
Depp
versus the Joker
Amber.
on account of public urination.
Order in the court. The case of a criminal called the Joker has brought us all here today. The prosecutor and the defense, well, the defense? Where's the defense?
What's the rush? The party just started.
It's Solid time. see, Your Honor, I simply did it for the fine.
Now for the prosecution side, we have Mr. Matt Murdoch. The court is now in session.
Now, Your Honor. We all know Joker vandalized the public property. Is there any doubt?
Objection, Your Honor! Source?
Source? Just trust me, bro.
Mr. Murdoch, do you have any sustaining evidence or witness to prove your claims?
Yes, in fact, Your Honor. I would like to present my very first witness to the court, Mr. Marshall Bruce Mathis III. Hello, Mr. Mathis. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up? It's Eminem. I'm here to expose them, roll them up, and then blow them.
Hey, go! I would like your account on the events that transpired on November 3rd, 2022.
Hey, yeah, listen, I was in the parking lot smoking pots, and then I caught a clown pissing on that flower pot. I was about to call the cops, telling them that clown had to be stopped. He was caught and then in desperation tried to pay me, but I refused because I'm the real Slim Shady. Then this crook knocked me out of my consciousness, no thought was left.
And then I was woken up. Jim, you're a king. Kiss you, I will. If I was...
Whoa! That's enough there, Mr. Mathis.
Thank you, Mr. Murdoch. Now, Mr. Goodman, would you like to present evidence or cross-examine?
Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine Mr. Mathers.
Okay.
So, Mr. Mathers, is it true that you are a very hateful person?
No, I ain't hating, man. I'm ungrateful.
Well, it's true, Mr. Mathers. If you go outside the building right now, there are representatives from PETA saying that you hate animals.
I don't hate animals.
You hate dogs.
I don't hate dogs.
You hate horses.
I love horses.
You hate roosters.
No, I love roosters.
You hate cocks.
No, I love cocks.
I think that's all, Your Honor. Now I would like to present my first witness, Mr. Walter Hartwell White.
Mr. White, you can come in!
Mr. White, what are you doing here? It's not safe for you here. It could be dangerous.
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I'm not in danger. Unidentified security guard number 1. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks.
Mr. White, please step into the witness box now!
So, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Walter Hartwell White. Live on 308 Negro Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. To all law enforcement administration.
Alright, whoa, relax. It ain't that deep. But thanks for your introduction, my guy. So, would you like to recount your side of the event that took place on November 3rd, 2022?
I'm a beat dead ass. I was in the parking lot selling pots when I saw Eminem pissing on those flower pots. Then the clown came to stop him, but Eminem sucker punched him in the face. That's why his face is all red.
My bad.
The Joker was knocked out while Eminem called the cops on him in order to fend for himself and ran away.
Objection, Your Honor. There appears to be a distinct lack of evidence here.
What do you mean, lack of evidence? My client clearly said he was dead ass.
I'll allow it.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have to say for now.
Walter, put your Doritos away, Walter. I'm not playing games, Walter. Put your Doritos away.
Your Honor, the proper evidence was destroyed by none other than Two-Face himself. And to prove this, I'd like to summon my witness, Charlie, to the court.
Okay, hold on. Have you had that up your ass the entire time?
Well, obviously it was up my jacket, Saul. What are you, blind?
No, you're blind.
Well, of course I'm blind, Your Honor. And to prove this, for this section, I will not be wearing my glasses. To prove that I'm blind.
What do you mean? That makes no sense.
And Anyways, Your Honor, Charlie, are you in the room with us right now? Now, Your Honor, as you can clearly see, as well as I can... Now, Your Honor, as you can see as well as how clearly I cannot, Charlie is currently in the room with us right now. Now, Charlie, are you 100% sure that Two-Face was the one that destroyed the evidence? I rest my case.
Mr. Murdoch, the importance of proving the spoliation of the evidence is important, yes, but why do the spirit thing?
That's a great question, Your Honor. Unfortunately, ratio.
I don't get paid enough for this. Mr. Goodman, do you have anything else to say?
Thank you, Your Honor. But before presenting my last witness, I would like to thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, for sponsoring this trial.
Start now for free.
Raid Shadow Legends is one of the biggest role-playing RPGs in the world. It has over...
Is this thing on? Alright, yeah, got it. Alright. We interrupt this broadcast for something that's probably nowhere near as important.
How can you say that? We bring people the news they need!
Right, okay, whatever, let's get to it.
That's Jordan. I'm Harry. Not the Prince of England. Please do not confuse me with that jerk. And this is your year-end report.
Please, quiet. Be quiet, man.
You're acting different today. What's wrong, Jordan?
I've been having chronic headaches, man.
You know what else is a headache?
The construction out here, Ontario!
What? Ow, my ears!
I can't take it anymore, the traffic! I mean, I'm getting old! My life is plagued by traffic!
Okay, first up, my eardrum. Second up, I mean, yeah, you're kind of right there, but this is supposed to be fun news. That's real news, Jordan!
Okay, whatever, let's just get some... What's my first topic? Alright, yeah, Harry, you've been proven wrong.
Wait, what? How's this possible? How am me, Harry Beering, wrong?
Remember last year during the year-end report, you said that Pete Davidson would be going after Queen Elizabeth II next?
Yes, I definitely do.
Yeah, after Kim?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it turns out he didn't. Due to the fact that the Queen is dead.
Oh well, I guess I can take a loss on that one.
Now, you can take a loss, but you know who can take a win?
Kanye West!
That's right. Over the course of this year, he has been unbanned from Twitter, which is of course a bad thing. He's been rebanned from Twitter, which is of course a great thing.
Second up, we're not allowed to talk about it because he said and did some things which basically costed him his career.
Yeah, okay, but that was until he watched 21 Jump Street. And, I mean, yeah, I've been advising not to finish the story.
Yeah, you know, it's probably for the best.
They already cut our budget and made our table smaller.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Okay, look, there's obviously a lot more to say about Kanye, but, considering he took up so much of last year's report, yeah. I'd say we move on to something else.
Yeah, that is definitely true. And like the guy who stole a scooter from Target and started putting it together right in front of the store. What the hell?
Yeah, no, exactly like the guy who stole a scooter from Target and started putting it together outside the store, because it is the guy who stole a scooter from Target and started putting it together outside the store. And yeah, he couldn't even wait to go home.
But you know what else happened this year?
Oh, pray tell.
Taylor Swift and our ex-fiancé, Joe Allen, have split up!
That's right. We went out to the school to ask everyone who cares.
Look at all those people!
In other news, something truly incredible happened.
Wait, what happened? What is it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just so elated. The Late Late Show with James Corden was finally canceled.
Wait, it was?
Yeah.
That is the best news ever! But you know what? Some people may be upset. A lot of people found James Corden funny.
Yeah, you're right. Let's ask everyone who finds him funny what they think about this.
Look at all those people!
Alright, we used the gag twice now, we can't use it again. Unless it's for a very good reason.
That's a good point. Let's ask every sane person in our history class, which is Mr. Bryan's Ancient Civilizations class. Please take it.
Great, now you used it up.
Yeah, my bad.
But you do bring up a good point about history.
If we're looking for absurdity, we don't need to look anywhere further than our history class, Sparta.
Yeah, if anyone's wondering why there are people yelling at each other wearing bedsheets in front of the school, ask Ancient Civilizations, and if you're wondering why we're all sweaty, that's because we just did the Olympics and also Ancient Civilizations. But hey, you know what else is ancient?
Mr. Brown?
Well, I was going to say good quality YouTube content, but that's a very fair point.
That's very, very true. YouTube just hasn't been the same since COVID!
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And the most tragic thing to come out of COVID was that it spelled the end of Niga Higa, a YouTube legend who quit during the pandemic.
Really? Really? That's the worst thing that happened during COVID? Not the millions of deaths, not the economic collapse worse since the Great Goddamn Depression. None of that.
Listen, Ryan Higa was my childhood. Regardless, that's not what we're talking about right now.
Then why the hell did you bring it up?
Because something amazing has happened. An RHPC reunion, a Ryan Higa production crew reunion. There's a less than 0 chance that Niga Higa is making a new video. He goes.
So some friends met up and you think that means Ryan's coming back to YouTube? Really?
Harry, please, just let me have this, man. I had a really rough last couple weeks. And by couple, I mean like 30.
I feel you. I definitely feel you.
But hey, there's still some joy left in the world, like when a top executive of Beyond Meat was arrested for biting someone's nose off.
What? Now that's nutty!
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to point out the irony in an exec for a vegan company doing pseudo-cannibalism. As weird as that sounds.
Alright, well, what else happened last year that was nutty?
How about that man in Albany, New York, was just charged with smuggling three Burmese pythons across the U.S.-Canada border in his goddamn pants!
Wait. He got caught trying to cross the border with 3 giant snakes in his pants?
And on top of that, the actual crime was in 2018. 5 years ago! How do they know it was in his pants?
Wait, oh my god. What did you just say?
It happened in 2018, which was 5 years ago.
Take that back.
What?
2018 was not 5 years ago.
Jordan, have you not heard of a goddamn calendar?
Okay, whatever. Let's talk about the bee lady.
What?
You know what? The lady in Springfield, USA, who, she attacked some police officers with some bees.
Jordan, you're really lacking passion right now. You're really lacking it.
It's because this news sucks! There's nothing good to talk about.
Whoa. Hey. There is one thing we haven't talked about, and that is going to definitely be fun. The Halloween dance.
Okay, yeah, no, we've been advised not to talk about that.
Okay, but at least can we talk about how you sang Bad Romance with someone dressed up as Lady Frickin' Gaga and somehow managed to overperform her?
Okay, first off, her name is Olivia Beckett. Let it be known that I beat Olivia Beckett in that karaoke, and of course I beat her. I was in a Ben 10 costume.
We haven't even talked about the legendary video that went viral around here at BCSS.
Which one is that? Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Obviously the one I mean from the Amazing South versus Students basketball game.
Oh, I thought you meant the video of Mr. Fryer at Mayfield.
Oh, no. I mean, this is incredible cinematic masterpiece. That is Mr. McCly getting absolutely folded over.
Yes, this video is amazing.
To report on it, we have our correspondents live on the scene.
Hey, so here's a spot where we see where the death-defying event took place. So, here we have this first spot where Mr. McCly rolled over. Here, we have the second spot where Mr. McCly rolled over. Back to you, Harry.
That was absolutely moving.
I almost forgot we had a correspondent. I think we have some important things to ask the student body, so let's send it right back to him. 1.
Okay, what is your opinion on the current economic recession in Panama?
Will there be garlic bread?
Great answer, thank you. Would you rather unlimited bacon, but no games? Or would you rather games? Unlimited games, but no games?
Free content.
Oh yeah, Elon Musk on Twitter.
It's Twitter, nothing surprising at this point.
Well, Jordan, I think that just about wraps our show up today. So thank you all for watching. And
Excuse me. What? Could you hold these candles for a second?
Oh hell no!
I don't have them. But I think it's time I finally explain what I was doing at the beginning of the year, which it's been dubbed the candle experiment. Which, if you weren't already aware, it was a whole experiment I ran where I asked people to, hold candles.
Jordan.
That was the whole experiment.
Jordan, please explain. You've had everyone confused for so long. We need an explanation.
I mean, well, there isn't much else to say.
That's it. That's it. That was the whole experiment. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a reason for it, but I just got people to hold the candles because, it was funny.
It was funny?
I mean, yeah, it was a decent 10 out of 10. It lost the touch by day 5.
You do realize that your experiment was probably a big read on why half the school got sick this year, Jordan.
First off, I deny those accusations, and secondly, I did it for the Vine, so it's okay.
Well, of course. I suppose the moral of the story is everything is justifiable if you do it for the Vine.
Never have I heard a truer statement.
And what about the ducks? I saw you looking for ducks. What the heck?
All right, we're doing this. Listen carefully. Freshmen, 10s, 11s, 12s, but especially the freshmen because I know it was you. 120 ducks were hidden around the school. And you're supposed to find them and rehide them. It's supposed to be a nice game. If you're having a bad day, maybe you find a duck. And maybe your day's not so bad anymore. But you freshmen and everyone else took the ducks home. You ruined it. You ungrateful helots took the ducks home. You didn't rehide them. You ruined the game. Your disregard, your greed, and disregard for others has done so much damage, you can never repent. There is no salvation. I will find you, I will hunt you down, and I will end you.
Jordan. All right, that's the end of the report. We now return to your regularly scheduled content.
Now back to the trial. Your Honor, I would like to bring my last witness to the court, Mr. Plant. Thank you. So, Your Honor, this is one of the plants that saw M&M pissing on those flower pots. So, Mr. Plant, was this the man who was pissing at the flower pots? Oh, you want me to get closer? Okay. Your dog was stepping on a what? A bee? A bee? Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Your Honor, the plant said M&M did it.
Thank you. Now that both sides are finished, I will go briefly review the events. The defense claims that M&M peed on the flower pots and blamed the Joker. They provided the plant itself and Mr. White as proof for their claim. The prosecution asserts that Two-Face tampered with the evidence and the Joker urinated on the flower pots.
That's quite a monologue, don't you think?
Well then, considering the sheer amount of evidence that the prosecution has submitted against the Joker, this court finds the Joker guilty on all charges.
That's absurd! How could you say that? Don't you know my client is 400 million pound right of kingdom?
I believe that is Chief!
Look what we did! Give it back!
Bro, that's not yours. That's not yours. That's not.
No! Stop! No!
Is that a different axe?
It's upgraded. Go away.
Order! Order in the court! Please stop this chaos! Stop this mess or you will be kicked out! Where is security?
There you are!
I'm done with this.
Walter White is gonna make things right. Bring you in tonight. Mediocre night.
What the hell is this trial happening in a half-renovated drama room?
Wow. That was a roller coaster of emotions.
I feel like the last few minutes absolutely pulverized my brain.
Yeah, well, if that last segment didn't do the same psychological damage that SpongeBob does, this next segment just might.
It's true, folks. Studies led by the University of Virginia shows that watching SpongeBob makes kids stupider.
Well, oh well. We've had an amazing show.
So far.
Of course, we can't forget the moment we've all been waiting for.
The certified fan favorite from last year's production, or so I was told. I wasn't here yet.
The grand finale, the big animation.
An amazing tale of fast food debate?
Of course. Last year's animation followed our very own staff sponsors, Mr. Graham and Mr. Ali.
Their rivalry over which one of them would win if we put every single teacher in the school into the Hunger Games.
Though, of course, we know it'd be Mr. Bryan.
That's exactly it. We're off to the animation. I may
Lasers!
Lasers? Let's go see the animation. I can't believe they finally released an episode.
However,
It almost feels wrong.
I'm getting kinda hungry. You wanna go run and grab lunch?
As long as we're not ordering it to the school. I hate when kids order food to the school.
Greetings, folks. Welcome back to the Sweet and Sour Power Hour with me, your host, La Rania Discoteca.
Disco Spider?
This just in. The Burger King and the Dairy Queen have allegedly filed for divorce. It looks like the fast food empire will be dissolving just like my
human emotions and the thought of lost souls. Well, we know who's winning that breakup. Dairy
Burger
Queen.
King. So we're doing this again.
You two seriously need to stop fighting in school. It's just not appropriate, even if it's in the shadow realm. Sorry, I need to take this. one of the terrible drivers outside finally knocked it down.
So we meet again, Jonathan Brandon Graham.
Indeed we do, Kyle Ali. Dash, Brandon Centennial Secondary School, open bracket, 2502. Close bracket. Hakikat, I choose you!
Muhammad Huzaifa Ibn Najib Ulawal Habibullah Khan, I choose you!
Muhammad Huzaifa Ibn Najib Ulawal Habibullah Khan.
I told you, no fighting in school.
We're not fighting in the school. We're fighting on the school.
Well then, I guess so. Alright then.
Muhammad Huzaifa Ibn Najib Ulawal Habibullah Khan, use Breaking Bad reference.
I am the one who knocks.
That's it. Effective immediately, you are both suspended.
Good evening, everyone. That's right, it's me, your boy, Laranya Discoteca, here to give you your evening news. In case you hadn't heard, the Burger King and Dairy Queen have filed for divorce, and it looks like things are heating up as a formal declaration of war seems to be in the works. Now, we here at BNN can't speak to the validity of these claims, but there have been reports of the Burger King and Dairy Queen have been assembling what seems to be an army. That's all we know so far, but BNN will keep you updated as new information comes to light.
What can I get for you?
I'll have the, peachy peach pie.
Coming right up.
Woman, huh?
What?
Sorry, my wife just divorced me.
I just got suspended from work.
What for?
I had a flight with a fry,
You can
colleague.
fight? I am the Burger King. So you say you can fight?
Wait a minute. You're the Dairy Queen?
Yes, I am. You look like you can fight. Take this. To join my army as a leader, I ask you, will you become the leader of my Blizzard Brigade?
Will you assume the position at the head of the Knights of the Whopper?
I will.
That's it, folks. You heard it here. Media Club, the greatest of all time in this school. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all of our wonderful directors, animators, videographers. Behind this camera right here, it's been a great time.
Ryan.
Hey, watch it. Ryan?
Ryan.
Check in next year because it's gonna be even bigger and even
Haley.
better.
Jordan.
Get to the video. Get to the video.
Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue.